What's going on YouTube? Ichi here, and we're back with some more Silver Case. um, yeah, today we're just gonna be touching on the side stories, because in the last episode we pretty much wrapped up the game and we went through we finished up Life Cut, and then we finished off the extra case, and it pretty much set up for the next game in the series. So, like I said, I have that, but I'm not ready to touch on that game just yet, because in this segment or episode, I might split up into episodes. It depends how long these reports are, but we're pretty much going to be just going through these and just trying to wrap this game up and get all the content out. So yeah, let's start with report 1. Let's I wonder how long these are. I guess we'll find out. You're just a reject. Have you ever felt like that before? I did. I used to work as a police reporter for a pretty good news agency. Some shit went down, and that's not worth explaining. And after a bunch of trouble, I quit. After quitting, I became a freelance writer. It probably doesn't sound so bad, but in reality, chasing after celebrities' asses, sticking a tape recorder up against the front door interphones, pretending to be a relative and getting someone's registry information. I was doing worthless stuff like that. But then one day I received a work request from by mail. Set a mark on Kami Umehara and check out every single thing down to the hairs on his ass. That was my job. The guy who was the media now reporting is on us like crazy. The one they're calling the worst criminal of the century. That Kamui. What a mistake, right? Asking someone like me to do that job. But with the payment included in advance being unbelievably good, and the fact that I was seeing triangles and circles due to being so shit-faced drunk at the time, I decided to take the job. I promised to investigate everything about Kamui's past and future, write up a report and submit it. It was a really secretive, sketchy-ass deal. With the amount of money I was getting, I totally knew that it was a really dangerous job. That's how I started. This is my room. It's my workplace and also where I sleep and get up in the morning. The client who requested the Kamui job only wants me to submit my reports and keep contact via mail. The reason being, well, I have my suspicions. I wonder if I have any new mails. Let me check. Shige from a friend. From Shige to oh, this is Morishima. I gave Morishima my regular voice. It's been a while. How have you been? I heard you quit the news agency, and you're now a reporter. You're pretty busy, huh? And Morishima is Chizuru's brother. They're siblings. I heard you quit the news agency and now you're a reporter, huh? You're pretty busy, huh? So I bought it at 50,000 yen, which is like 500 bucks. How do I put it? It's like, well, in the 90s, so that was probably pretty expensive. It's like I can feel like the flow of times, like this year is the end of the millennium, right? So I thought I can't just leave things as they are. You could say it's time to liquidate, you know? And I remember all the jobs I've done. I think there's a lot of stuff I've forgotten. I want to get rid of all that and start the new millennium nice and fresh. So I bought it. Pay me back that 500,000 yen you borrowed now. We've got lots to talk about, so let's have a nice long drink. Oh yeah, I'll give you my cell phone number. Call me if anything comes up. Here, you can not only read mails received, you can also send mail. From Morishima to Shige, from a friend. The end of the millennium. That's not this year, so it's next year. So that means I'll pay you back that 500,000 yen and clean things up nice and tidy next year. Sorry, don't mean to put you out. You're the same Shige as always. Glad to know you're my friend. Talk to you later. Looking forward to seeing you next year. keep records of her own studies in the Morishima memo. Sorry, Shige, to be honest, but it's this time of year, or next year, even next year, I don't plan on paying you back that money I borrowed. More importantly, I've been thinking that I really need to start rethinking our relationship, actually. So anyway, that's what's up. Don't keep sending me mails like that from now on. I don't care how cool and friendly you are. I'm gonna get pissed, of course. I am, but the truth is, even if I wanted to pay you back, I just don't have the money. I mean, with the comedy stuff, if all goes well, I'll be coming in some good amount of money, so just keep patient until then. I mean, only if all goes well, but still, if it doesn't go well, well, I can't think of anything that happens. Live in the now, you know, whatever the fuck that means. And sometimes you can even join chats. Basically, it's like where I keep my true feelings and thoughts collected. Normally, once you read an important mail, you act immediately. For mail, you can always read it again later. It's sometimes good to take your time and going over old mails and mails you haven't read yet. Got a turtle? My partner is a turtle. His name is Red. He keeps silent like an old fossil. But he is also delicate like a clock with the minutes mechanisms. We've been living together for just over 2 years. Even though I have no money, I couldn't help myself, and I brought up an Italian furniture. Here, there's all sorts of shit lying around. The only thing I really even use is the phone, but whatever. What else? Oh yeah, the road you can see from this window actually looks pretty nice. There's nothing really special to look out at or anything. This park, but that's about it. Okay, that is to say, the guy called Tokyo, Morishima's version of events and the comedy case and related happenings in this scenarios. Basically, just think of it as a sample. The 24 Worlds has lots of guys just like me living here. I'm just one of the flora of humans here, and by chance, I happen to get involved with Kami Umehara. But like, in a reality, weird way, but in a really weird way. How is it weird, you ask? Keep your pants on. We got all the time we need, right? First, let me have a quick smoke, and then we'll begin. April 7th. Tokyo's room. 37 p.m. Yeah, how long are these, yo? I don't know. I don't know. I feel conflicted because I kind of don't care about these. Are they really important to go through? I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of not feeling this. Weekly Mail, Tokyo Morishima. Amazing rules. Mail magazine provides latest news, blah blah blah, blah blah. Vine like perennial herb, the tips of its leaves. Have tendrils, causes climate, catches prey, insect sac. Whatever. Today's word, Daily Mail, play on words, habits, whatever. Kamui, yeah. It's definitely a fucked up job, right? But the client is Inohana. Yeah, request from my asshole old boss, Inohana. So of course the job is fucked up. But I'm dirt poor. So you know. Sorry, but I took the job. That wasn't the phone, was it? I gotta clean this window more often. Well then, Ed too, Red. I skimmed over some info on Kamui online. Recently I've been forgetting to watch TV or read the newspaper, so I don't really know shit about Kamui. It's hard to call myself a freak reporter like this. Kamui's very existence had basically been almost totally covered up until recently, but now he's apparently the most badass criminal ever. And he got arrested and escaped from a hospital, and now a serial killer. Yeah, great. Plus he apparently killed 2 members of the security force and seriously injured 2 more, and that's why he's such a big deal now. The case is in question. Kamui reappeared on March 27th around midnight. Special Forces unit began measures to capture him, but 2 people ended up getting killed. 2 people from Special Forces went after Kamui, but he put one of them in critical condition and disappeared into the darkness. That was the case in the beginning with me and the guy with the mustache in the country dude. That's about it. Even the sports papers had him in their headlines. After some time, the legendary criminal Kamui started up again in the HC's unit jurisdiction. How inflammatory and poetic. Their identity of the female body on the march. Yeah, it's just recapping everything. The identity of the female body found on March 28th still hasn't been publicized. This particular crime seemed to employ the same MO as Kamui's past crimes. Apart from this, he also killed his counselor from escaping from the mental hospital, 4 people in total. Kamui has been deemed mentally incompetent to stand trial for his previous crimes. So are his recent crimes also the product of his fucked up brains? Or does he simply like to kill? People are getting boisterous about it. The talk shows have all been featuring this quack spouting random bullshit, how shitty the world has become. Yeah, I'm not interested in this. I'm really not, so... Continued. I searched for the info till morning, but I found almost nothing. Kamui's first crime, for some reason none of the details are available. Black box, someone's using a lot of power to push this down. Who was the first person that he ever killed, and how did he kill them? Interesting. Also Kamui, even further back in that day, all the mystery. What was he like as a kid? Who was his parents? Where is he from? Looks like no trustworthy info ever made it to the media. He's from the shelters. The orphan kids, like, you know, there are plenty of records pertaining to Kamui while he was in the hospital, but it was all a bunch of bullshit about how he was a model patient. The only thing I ever found is that when he was in the hospital, Kamui was totally broken down and was basically just an anemic bastard. I found this out from a tabloid last week. If I was going over to cover the story, then I'll first talk to someone who has gone up against Kamui and survived, like a soldier from the security force. But how can I get in touch with someone like that? Basically me, Ichi. Anyways, I'm pretty exhausted. What time is it? 5:40. A lot of time has gone by. Yeah, I really don't care about this shit, so I'm gonna look at one more episode, and if it's not interesting, I'm just gonna scrap doing these side stories. Yeah, like I was saying that if I'm gonna check out one more episode, and if these aren't interesting, I'm just gonna scrap doing them, because like I'm not gonna waste my time, you know, Because my time is precious, so I can't be wasting them on stuff that I'm not interested in. And we already finished the game, so we already know everything that's going on. And these are just like extra side stories about what people were doing at different times of the story, but I don't really care about that, honestly. So like I said, we're gonna try one more, and if it's whack, we're gonna scrap these. Okay, so the first one was Umi, the last one was Jiami, this is Hana, Suki, Ai, Hikari. Try the second one. Let's see what this is about, or who it's about, rather. Because, like I said, if they're not interested in them, I'm not doing them. I'm not gonna waste my time. Ugh. 24 Hours Tokyo Room. It's the same guy, same reporter. Why did I fix my interphone? Yeah, this shit whack. Alright, let's check out the last one. Let's check out the last one. Cause I don't give a fuck about Tokyo Morishima. I don't give a fuck about him and his part of the story. Hey you. Yeah, you. Why are you crying? You hurt yourself? Oh, this is the towers where the dead bodies were. Hmm? Hey. His eye got ripped out. Looked like Terminator. May 2nd, 2001, Wednesday. On the airplane.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Huh? What the hell?
Sir, your alarm.
Alarm?
Your alarm has been going off.
Oh, my computer. Nah, I don't give a shit about this. Yeah, we're not doing this. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, I was gonna go through these, but I just don't feel like doing it. So, cause like I don't care about Tokyo, and then like even if this is relevant, like in the second game for part 2, like I'm sure they'll recover or like sum up what happened in these reports. What the hell kind of curse is this supposed to be? Yeah, so like I'm gonna call it. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, somebody else calling him.
Oh man. Oh man.
Huh?
You were having a nightmare.
Oh, I was just sleeping.
Oh man, are you crying?
No. And it's Mr., not old man. Anyway, my eye was just tearing up a bit.
Isn't that called crying, bitch?
No, my eye was just kind of weird. Yeah, he got a silver eye. Yeah, that's what I said. Because they were talking about that in the reports, how like they didn't have any ocular prowess or whatever, the kids. Catherine. Lady Catherine. Your seat's somewhere over there, isn't it? This shit whack. This shit whack. Yeah, this shit hella whack. Alright guys, like, yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up here. Like, yeah, we're not doing these freaking side stories. But, like I said, if this is relevant in the second game, I'm sure they'll, like, summarize or leave it out. Because this shit don't seem important, so. Yeah, so. If I miss anything, like, let me know in the comments. Because I'm not gonna play through this. Because I don't care. But let me know if it's anything important to the plot or anything. Like what I'm missing from this. Because I'm guessing he has a silver eye. Because they were just talking about it in the last case. And he had his eye missing and he's wearing those shades to hide it. But yeah, he's talking about right now being immortal. It don't matter. But yeah, like let me know. So I'm gonna call it here. Yeah, this has been Ichi, and I'll see you guys around for the next game. Enjoy your day, be safe, you know, all the good stuff. And I'll see you around. Peace.